ladies and gentlemen, Kaleo Kwan. Please welcome Lorrin Ishimine.
This fight right here is probably the fight of the night on paper. Kaleo Kwan versus Eastside is a great stand-up guy. Lorrin Ishimine from Brazilian Freestyle, an excellent wrestler. I just had the pleasure of watching Lorrin Ishimine kind of roll over a bunch of guys, hit some wars in a Maui tournament, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament that he actually won first place in.
Now this is going to be an exciting fight. I mean, a lot of MMA fans and fighters themselves have been anticipating this fight.
Yep, we'll see if Kaleo Kwan's, the big question is, he always have a hard time stopping guys from taking him down. And Ishimine is an excellent takedown artist. We'll see if, nice single leg right here. Let's see if Kaleo can stop the takedown. Nice whizzer by Kaleo Kwan. Good job at pressing him into the ropes.
Nice.
Kaleo has to keep himself up. Good job by Kaleo, keeping his base under him and getting right up. Nice wizard. Ishimine kind of keeping with that body lock and clinch.
Of course, we've got Oahu fighter taking on a Maui fighter. Two local boys.
See if Ishimine can kind of work his ground and pound from this position right here. Looks to try to pass, half butterflies. So gets his guard back on. Referee pulls him back in the center here. Tries to restart him.
Go.
Of course, two great experienced fighters. I mean, of course, when you come into a match with two fighters, first round pretty much trying to feel each other out.
This is exactly where Ishimine wants to be, on the ground on top. You know, insisted on that takedown. Let's see what Kaleo can do from right here. He just came off a big win over Marshall Harvest in a hard-fought victory in Icon Sport 46.
Kaleo, do you think, Kaleo?
Just last month, in fact, a few weeks ago. Ishimine came off of a win from Bronson de Lima, War in the Valley Isle 2 in March.
Great to see. I mean, we got a lot of fighters, a lot of coming out of Oahu, but it's great to see now Maui fighters. Of course, we see our all Hilo fighters.
There's also a lot of guys in Kauai, so pretty much a lot of the major islands here are well represented with quality fighters. Makes for like interesting matchups as well.
Great bragging rights when it comes down to Hawaii. I think it's a beauty of Hawaii. Yet we're one, but we have so many, 8 different islands. So of course, it's always audiences. They're gonna choose somebody. It comes down to the town you're from, the same island, a different island.
Nice triangle position. Good job by Lorrin. Slipping by and the cross side. Try to punish Kaleo right here. Not landing two big blows. Kaleo's defense is very, very good on the ground. Lorrin's such a dominating wrestler here. It's going to be difficult for Kaleo to kind of get up. A little aggressive with that mount there. Kaleo doing a good job keeping that knee up nice and high.
Both fighters, they're both working hard. Like you said, Kaleo's got great defense on the ground.
Good guard and recovery as well. But exactly how Ishimine wants to have it. Ground and pound him, take down, control the round. Don't let Kaleo get those dangerous hands, let those dangerous hands go.
Let's see this some action in the first round. Good
job by Ishimine as well, trying to throw something that kind of get Kaleo thinking he's going to, land a punch. Goes in for that single leg with the hook, but Kaleo did a great job with that whizzer and underhook. And at the end, he got past, keeping inside position, trying to soften him with some knees.
Great to watch these guys. Like the technique of course, shot for the single leg perfect, but of course Kaleo backing it up with the whizzer. It's just
good matchup, and that always was Kaleo's downfall. He's actually getting a lot better at takedown defense. He always was like, if he didn't hit you coming in, then he'd be in trouble on the ground. But you see that first little takedown attempt. Kaleo actually did a good job at preventing the takedown from Lorrin, although he did get it.
And of course, a great match. If you're a mixed martial arts fan, you always have that. Always wonder, is it a striker? Is it a grappler? What dominates? And this is
definitely who can bring him into their world. Kaleo definitely wants to have to land some hands and hopefully hurt Lorrin before he comes in and shoot that takedown again. Oh, nice little left hand by Kaleo to drop Lorrin, but just insists with that takedown.
Sinks it in.
Kaleo doing a good job at kind of taking off the rope. He's got to circle and get away.
Take you down.
Great job.
And then, like, talking about sucking them into their world. I mean,
little underhook of the rope there. Good strategy by
that's if the ref can't see it,
yeah.
you do.
It ain't cheating if you don't get caught.
You don't. Yeah, just do it. Do it till he grabs your hand.
Again, it's that single leg to lift the leg up.
Again, you can just see the wrestling skills of Lorrin.
Trying to get a single leg, but Kaleo's doing a good job looking for that
Great
cross
counter.
face. Whizzer. He needs to kind of put a little more pressure on that crosser to get Lorrin's head away. Lorrin's going to try to suck him in for a double. Looks like he's got his hands clenched. Should be able to pull him right in and take him down. Kaleo's doing a good job of getting those hips in, those legs back. Great job by Kaleo here.
Perfect technique. I mean, this is textbook. This is what you practice for. This is, you're in that up against the wall. You're in that corner. Sink in your cross face.
Good hips in, legs out, pummeling in. Needs to get that left hand on the same side that his legs on, and that left side. Trying to elevate that head. There it is.
Great.
Good job by Kaleo Kwan here.
Of course, looks like they weren't doing much, but I mean, working, squeezing, cross-facing.
Kaleo's punishing with the hits. Doesn't look like, it's a hard pull. We'll see. Going off his back. It's not where he wants to be, especially at Kaleo, a guy with his kicking power.
You see Kaleo's corner going, what do you do? Go pound him. Kick it.
Oh, nice little leg trip there.
The technique these guys have. I mean, just blow for blow, exchange for exchange. I mean, as soon as we get into what someone's doing, Kaleo's doing something, then Lorrin counters, and great fight.
Right there. Great job, Kaleo.
Nice
job at keeping those underhooks on the wrestler. Now Kaleo, now that he's got that takedown defense working, now he's got to work and see if he can kind of land some blows, because sometimes if you're too defensive, then he can't use his striking skills. And once you start getting more aggressive with the striking, then it may open up takedowns for Lorrin again. So definitely a chess match here.
Always things to think about. Like I said, I'm going to say that.
Big knee right there, sneaks in by Lorrin Ishimine.
Of course, for a guy his height, the knee.
That's huge elevation. Huge elevation. Especially for the guy. His thighs, the thighs on Lorrin. The guy's got like tree trunks, his legs.
What a base he's got it. Let's see that knee. I mean, that absolutely high.
Nice position here.
I mean, Lorrin Ishimine, 5'5".
Boom.
Unbelievable.
Right on the button. Kaleo wasn't used to guys trying to knock his head off in all kickboxing matches he did. I might have sent him to the canvas. Lorrin kind of took a chance with that kind of head and arm throw. Missed it. Nice little leg trip, though, that kind of put on the back.
And, of course, like I tell a lot of people, they watch and they're in grapplers. If you just sat and did some isometrics for about 3 minutes, that's basically what they're going through. They're squeezing, they're tightening up, they're trying to pull something in. And, of course, Kaleo still in good condition from his last fight.
Yep, definitely. Good last shot there. Nice finish by Ishimine.
Nice takedown, of course, the grappling skills.
Just work from there. Work from there.
Trying to work his way up.
So doing a good job at recovering his guard.
Same thing, go through the arms and elbows. Through the arms and elbows. Work from that way, yes. Work from there. Take your time, bro. We got plenty of time over there.
Again, if you are joining us, welcome to the Blaisdell Arena right here in Honolulu, Hawaii. X1 World Events giving you battlegrounds for some of Hawaii's top mixed martial arts fighters and some mixed martial arts fighters from around the world coming to the Pacific.
Good job by the referee standing you guys up. Again, like we talked about earlier, takedowns are an avenue for ground domination, but if you don't go and try to finish a fight and just try to pepper them,
right,
then the referee should stand you up. This again is those doing a good job at kind of shutting them down and forcing the referee to stand him up again. Now Kaleo has to just make himself work here, because if nothing else happens, then again the takedowns come into play.
Quickness of Lorrin Ishimine, I mean, takedowns, getting back up. Always great to watch Kaleo Kwan. He always looks relaxed.
Yeah, and he's such a relaxed stuffer. Guys, is such a good kickboxer he is. Keeps his hands down. His distancing is so good that even the best kickboxers have a hard time hitting him. And what this does, it kind of helps him with the takedown defense because he can keep his hands low. That's how he normally fights even kickboxing. So it works out great for MMA. He has a great chin. His obviously takedown defense is getting good. His guard recovery is excellent as well. So, you know, his mixed martial art game is actually coming together really, really nice.
Great to see a lot of these fighters. Good to see them, you know, when they first started and as they continue on and go out and fight in other organizations, and they bring it all here. Nice.
Nice left hand sneaks in by Ishimine.
Corey talks about that chin. Kaleo just kind of shakes it off. But you can tell that Lorrin, he can feel the power of Kaleo.
He always has to be worried about possibly getting taken down. So, you know, a little tentative, but you know, they're standing up. Right then again, Kaleo couldn't land any good punches that kind of damaged Lorrin. So, you know, kind of running out of time. Now these takedowns may come in, you know, in effect as far as the judging.
That's right, three-minute rounds for the X1 World Events Battlegrounds. Great fight going on right now. Kaleo Kwan out of the East Siders in Waimanalo, Oahu, and of course taking on Lorrin Ishimine, Brazilian freestyle grappler, also great grappler out of the island of Maui.
Drops low for that double leg. Still keeping one underhook. Nice hips in, good arch.
Great exchange. That concludes that third and final round between Kaleo Kwan and Lorrin Ishimine. This one's going to the judges.
It's gonna be interesting how the judges judge these this fight right here. Still lands some blows. Lorrin's good to takedowns. And that left hand was a solid straight left hand right there and then Kaleo kind of laughs it off, but that was actually a good shot. This is where Lorrin kind of dropped down to get that double. Kaleo did a good job by keeping that left arm and the right arm in. Underhook. Trying to land some
Ladies,
blows.
another round of applause for our fighters in the X1. Maui taking on Oahu. This one went to the judges, and our judges chose a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, the 155-pound weight class, fighting out of the red corner, Lorrin Ishimine.